And we on. And we on again. And we on again.
And achieve over $8 billion. I really hope, obviously, GTA 6 is going to be in this. But God, can we please have another Midnight Club? I know you're like, motor racing games are boring. And I disagree, okay? I love driving cars at 250 kilometers an hour. You know who else likes doing that? Andrew Tate. Now, you might be like, whoa, what are you talking about Andrew Tate with? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually quite worried. Now, to understand, Andrew Tate's been in prison for the better part of this year, and I think right now he's on like house arrest under investigation. And, one thing that I never expected from Andrew Tate was what you're about to see right here. Now, I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see is not edited, okay? Here it is, Andrew Tate. Good morning. I forget what his accent's like. He's like half British, half American, okay? But of course, you've got Aston Martin, okay? Ooh, you got Andrew Tate standing there like a GTA 5, like a parody character. And believe it or not, he's got his Riz check on lockdown. Andrew Tate's picked up a fucking girl. An anime girl, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh! Yeah, when I saw this, I was like, hold on a minute. What have they done to this man in that Romanian gulag he was in? Jesus Christ. I never expected him to do this. And honestly, the wildest thing about it is, if you read the comment section to it, a lot of people that pretty much like thug shake him, all right, pretty much give him that thug shake.
Come on, man. Give Tate a break, man. Give him a break, man. Just give him a break, dude. Some kind of break, you know? Everybody needs some type of consideration or something like that just during times of trials and tribulations.
Shaker, if you will. Yeah, they're not questioning it, dude. It's always like, oh, Top G, how's it going? Are we not going to question the fact that this man went full, Matt Thad? Once you get an anime waifu girlfriend, this is how your life ends, buckos, surrounded by monitors and digital paintings of a goddamn character that I'm pretty sure isn't even over the age of 18. Also, celebrating a happy birthday with them is pretty sad. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, this rabbit hole is one that is quite large, and I'm going to just back away from it right here. Now, of course, in prison, all right, American prisons, you might come across, characters like Felice Johnson, if you will. Now, of course, in Romanian prisons, apparently you come across characters that turn any alpha male into this. People will say this is Photoshop, but obviously, just look at this posturing over here, all right? The man's got his Aston Martin Vanquish, and he's got his girlfriend. Again, if you're trying to figure out that if I know what anime this is from, I do not, okay? I just know that it's an anime girl. Hell, this could even be like an anime kid. You might even be getting to some goddamn loli territory. I'm not gonna push that far. Now, honest to God, if you're not following the Andrew Tate Twitter to kind of look at the dish rag of weird nonsense that he's been posting, it's probably one of the highlights of the platform. So from time to time, we'll post shit like this. When I was poor, I lived militantly. I ate rice and sardines.
Dude, but why can't Tate just like anime? I mean, I'm confused. Like, he probably is in the age group where he grew up watching anime, whether it be like Gundam Wing or Dragon Ball Z or I don't know, even Avatar: Last Airbender, which seems like something he'd be into, or like just any of that. Naruto, like seems like another one. Like why is that? Why is that so much of like strange? I don't get that. Somebody clarify that to me. I don't know why that would be strange. Maybe corny, you could say, but not strange.
$10 USD a week on food, cheap and nutritious. I ran everywhere. Free? I trained as hard as possible to become as strong as humanly possible. Prevented expensive vices. You know, he's pretty much trying to offer like life advice, if you will, some motivation, if you will. Conveniently, when like the real world, his new like Hustlers University program, always tweets underneath it. I guess maybe this is the inspiration some people need to join another goddamn program where I highly doubt they're going to learn anything they couldn't find through a simple fucking chat GPT prompt. Now, of course, people have taken to memeing this, okay? Now, obviously, when Andrew Tate was arrested, this is one of the wildest ones right here. You can see that he's been captured by waifu Jill Valentine and waifu Ash from Rainbow Six Siege, okay? Clearly, the man is not in a good situation right now. This is not the world you want to be into. This is not the real world. This is the fucking virtual anime world that the man's been stuck in. No joke, I thought Nux Taku, my podcast co-host, I thought he was just memeing with me for a second when he shared one post with me, but no, it gets even wilder. No lust, no trust. Leave me alone. And of course, he posts another anime girl. Again, I don't know who this is, okay? You know, if it was Danganronpa, I could probably give you a name right here, but I don't know. Any woman that shows interest in you is an agent of the state. Immediately cut off all contact with her and flee the country. Ladies and gentlemen, may I remind you of the population breakdown of the world. If any woman interacts with you, you better goddamn run and leave the country. Get into witness protection, if you will. God damn. You know, obviously the guy's just memeing around so he can get a rise and somebody to talk about him, which this video plays into his hand. But ladies and gentlemen, god damn, obviously it does play into his hand. But it doesn't stop the fact that this is just cringe being posted nonstop. Now, of course, it gets even wilder, okay? All right, it doesn't stop right there. Quiet kitten. Ooh. Heard that on Discord too many times. Oof. Never ends well. Daddy has to go fight the Matrix and win the war. Now, anytime any of these guys brings up the Matrix, I swear to God, it's literally used as an excuse to, yeah, I made mistakes in my life, but you know what? It's because we're in the Matrix. Like some form of self-deflection, if you will, too. Now, again, I don't know how, like, Andrew consistently keeps fighting the Matrix when, at this day and time, when it comes to most of these platforms like Twitter, the algorithm is still very friendly to him. It's so weird how people on the internet are like, yeah, I'm fighting the Matrix. Also, the Matrix continues to reward me in the algorithm because people keep watching my shit. Come on, guys. Like, you might be able to fool like a 9-year-old, but anybody with basic comprehension and understanding of how the world works knows that you guys are usually just full of BS. Now, of course, beyond the anime, ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Tate has actually said some stuff that I surprisingly can kind of agree with. And if you might be like, whoa, what's going on, Mood? Are you joining the Tate side? No, listen to some of this. I feel like taking these Twitter gurus talking about masculinity, putting them in a room, then kicking the fuck out of them all at once. Holy, me versus 10,000 generic dorks. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat? God damn, Andrew Tate's a little wild over here. Now, to be honest with you, I can definitely say any guru on the internet that tries to puff out their chest, 99.9% of them are shit. It's like Lysol, okay? Like, only 0.001% of them ever, like, survive to the next. Usually, most of them get filtered out because they're always shitty at giving advice anyways. If Andrew Tate wants to speak out against them, we're actually in unison over there. I like this one, dude. Oh, this one's solid. When I made a joke, I didn't expect a bunch of idiots to launch a coin called Sluts within 15 seconds. Who are you people? Don't you have lives? How fast did you even see my tweet and launch it that fast? Crypto is literally just degens. Gambling addict virgins. You know what, man? True! That's very true right there, okay? Lately, there's been, like, so many shit coins that have popped up, like Pepe coin, all right? Like Dick coin, all right? Like, my dad doesn't love me coin. That's a pretty long, ticker. But, yeah, that's another take that I can goddamn agree with. But where did the crypto shit begin? Well, let's actually look into Andrew a little bit further because this is where, like, The SEC might be watching. Oh, I will endorse a shitcoin and send it to the fucking moon on the 1st of June. We got a little bit. Don't buy any coin until you get the signal from me. They're all scams. HE students get told 1 hour in advance. Email list gets 5 minutes in advance. Then I pump some random garbage to Valhalla. And of course, thank God Andrew wrote never. Because, Andrew, I'll be honest with you, Chief. There's a lot of stuff you can say, but stuff like this pisses off the IRS, the SEC, and a lot of those money agencies that you don't want to piss off, okay? I know that Andrew likes to combat the real world and the Matrix, but if there's any actual Matrix, it's the goddamn IRS, okay? If they can get Capone, they can get anybody. In fact, let me just tell you right now, you don't pay your taxes, you mess around with people's money, they will send you to prison, and you will be lost forever in an American gulag. Thank God, he says, I don't endorse shitcoins, though. I'm not a scammer like every other influencers. I don't need to rob my fans. I give away completely free NFTs. Yeah, that's great, I guess. But ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about like weird situations. Let's not forget, Hustlers University turned into like therealworld.com. So, of course, it's really funny when you come across 200,000 people on the same mission of basically trying to make a few bucks, I guess, through the power of the internet, where you learn skills like copywriting, freelancing, e-commerce, artificial intelligence. This is somebody sitting on ChatGPT every day doing the most basic shit work, all within fractions of a second, making good money, but working like a goddamn dog. Proven investment strategies. Anytime you read the word proven investment strategies when it comes to stocks and crypto, run, okay? Run to the other side of the goddamn planet. Nothing is proven in the world of investments, okay? You want to be a smart investment guy? You got a financial manager, okay? Their whole job is to diversify your portfolio. Do that boring shit. Automate your business. Basically figure out how to outsource to India, okay? We figured it out. Trust me. Mindset. Learn how to outsource the American way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, genuinely, I do worry for Andrew Tate's health at this point. Now, granted, most of this video has been him basically baiting individuals into thinking that he's fucking weird, posting anime and cringe, but cringe posted is still cringe posted. And we all...
all this really could be just like a very sophisticated way of him just eluding any type of those charges, because if they think that if they think that he's mentally unstable, then how could they really find him culpable of running all this elaborate, organization or whatever? So he could be building a foundation for that type of psychological play. You never know.
All have a due diligence to sometimes laugh at it, okay? And at the end of the day, this is pretty harmless like behavior. I kind of like the shift on the internet from people who kind of used to take him seriously into after posting some anime, even they're like, I don't know, Chief, it's a little cringe, a little weird, a little wacky. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Tate's an interesting internet character. He's pretty much like a GTA parody character brought into reality. So again, I'm always looking at like what's going on with this guy, especially with like pending investigations. But when it comes to posting cringe, let me tell you something right now. When you wake up at 8 o'clock and you see a man Photoshop an anime character next to their Aston Martin, you question things. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Hitman 3 has a roguelike mode, and if you think that I'm going to waste any more time talking to you, I'm going to join into Hitman right now, ladies and gentlemen. God damn. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out. Massive.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Just because you posted a little bit of anime, I'm still rocking with your Tate. I'm still rocking with you, dude. For the most part.
What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter.
do this reaction to Lil Durk getting officially banned from his old neighborhood, Landron. Shout out Truth Teller TV. Let's get into it.
Make sure you hit the like button, turn me up on this YouTube shit. Let's jump right into it. You know, a lot of people been talking about Lil Durk, you know, Lamron and his whole relationship thing like that. Did it end? Is it together? Are they back cool? Was the internet making up rumors? Then, you know, Tate Savage kind of got the internet going a buzz. A lot of people speaking about him because, you know, he did an interview and he sat down and talked like it was just him in the room, like knowing everybody watching and shit.
I seen that interview. I think he's talking about the one with 16 shot him with Tate. Was basically the same, like, for real, like, and I like that. He wasn't giving no industry answers. He was just giving it how he felt, seeing things, calling things how we seen it. That's how you supposed to be. That's how you tell a real one for when they coming from where they from and just is, you know, getting used to the internet, all the interview stuff.
You know, he didn't hold his tongue, and I thought that was dope. You know, a lot of people done told his story. So for him to get on these platforms and tell his own story on his own, because everybody else doing it, I thought it was cool, you know. Some people might feel like he said certain things that might have caused people problems by hearing it, but hey, I think he's just telling his point of view. But you know, him exposing the door, basically saying he fucking with the lamb when he was asked about his relationship with Lil Durk and OTF. You know, that kind of let people know that it is an issue. It was a real issue. For guys to just distance themselves, you know, and say it like that, that meant that shit was getting real to the point where you got to pick a side. It's different if you ain't kicking.
Yo, they on something right now, bruh. If Lil Durk was to come through his neighborhood, he couldn't do. What was that? I think he did an interview with $1 million worth of game with Wallow and Gilly, where he had something like $1 million or 100,000 on the table or something like that. He couldn't go and do that in his neighborhood right now. They is gonna kill and scalp his ass. He gonna be looking like how he look in them pictures. They always got his eyes like he shot. He gonna be looking like that when they pull a wham bam on him and take it. They ain't feeling him. If you ain't getting felt by your neighborhood, it might not be smart to go back around. At least at this time.
Kicking it with a motherfucker, but when you say, man, I'm fucking with them, so that's the reason why a motherfucker not fucking with you. That means that his side's being picked, which means I think it's really done got dangerous for Lil Durk. You know, you gotta understand, he got the ops. Now he got his homies who ain't really fucking with him. I don't think they want to do no harm to him, but they ain't fucking with him, and we know this the city of the back door. Then, you know, shit going down with like, you know, Quando, Rondo and them. You know, this is a very dangerous situation for Durk. It seems like he gaining an enemy every day, you know, and it come with this music shit. A lot of people told me Durk trying to change. Durk really on some progressive shit. He realized he getting big in the culture. Music is taking him to situations he never would have got up. He taking meetings with political leaders. A lot of people don't realize Durk trying to upcome a little bit, is what I've been told. And a lot of people still linking his past to him, making it seem like he a killer. He murdering people. He shooting people. And I ain't saying he ain't. And I ain't saying he ain't got them hitters around him, because it seemed like Durk got some severe straight niggas with him. You feel me, in my opinion? But it looked like it really is issues out here, and I think it done got very dangerous for Durk, you know. It's different when you beefing with the ops, you know. The back door can be open off that, but when you beefing with the ops and beefing with your homies, I'm not sure if it's secure for Durk to be stepping in Chicago anymore. I understand he got his Tate Town homies and people he be with, but I'm not sure if the streets of Chicago is a very safe place for Durk. He don't be out here anyway kicking it every day. You know, this guy rich, but he does come out here and kick it. But I do think it's very dangerous at this point for him. He done got to a level right now, and he can't bring everybody with him. And it seems like people don't really like that, you know. And Durk has said things in these songs, and you know, he say things, he don't hold his breath. So, you know, I think things could turn out very bad, in my opinion. So I think Durk is very smart. But when you get to beefing with a lot of people, it make it dangerous for your homies, your friends, and people who still in the neighborhood, who not rich, who still got to walk these streets. So, you know, I'm going to keep you updated on this. But it seemed like Tate Savage then kind of opened up the door and verified that it is real issues with Lamron and Tate Town. I mean, Lamron and Lil Durk.
Basically, they about to bake his bean. If Lil Durk go back over there, he gonna have that's probably looking his face for real, looking for Lil Baby in their ass to come help him. Yeah.
And remember, Reese is very strong at screaming 300 in Lemron. So we see Reese kind of saying things and Durk comment about good music and fire emojis, but I'm not sure if it's really a issue. I mean, a good relationship going on right now with Lil Durk and Lil Reese. I don't think they enemies, but I think Lil Durk looking at everybody, in my opinion. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's telling me truth.
Okay, we decided to come to Maryland for a story. We are not going to waste any time, let's get into it. The 8 Trey Gangster Crips, also known as ETG Crips, were a violent branch of the Crips gang that operated in Maryland and other states' prisons, as
Get into this live reaction. Baltimore gang war. Let's get into it.
well as on the streets. The ETG Crips were in charge of the drug trade in certain areas of Baltimore City for a long time. These areas included the vicinity of the intersections of West Baltimore Street and North Hilton Street in West Baltimore, West Lexington Street and North Fremont Avenue in the Lexington Terrace neighborhood, and Frankfort Avenue and Sinclair Lane in North Baltimore. The ETG Crips were founded on 83rd Street in Los Angeles, California in the 1970s.
We're gonna do this for another stream. That shit is long ass documentary. Like 30 minutes. Saying, man, I don't know what's really going on right now. Don't seem like too much is really popping. That Glock interview, that's like an hour and some change. Looked at that famous Dex. He was something crazy on Yella and Yella boy. Yella.
Would y'all prefer your man street smart or book smart? Would y'all run a train on me?
Fucking right. I'm a good woman. You goddamn right. And I'm gonna do my best. Fucking right here.
And you the daddy. You gonna put in work?
Depends. If I like your hygiene, whatever, hell yeah.
Cause if your son outwork you, woo!
Doubt it. Let me show you something. I doubt it.
So you gonna run a train?
That's wild. But shit, I'm gonna take a shot on that. Hold on.
You got what?
I need 2 hoes. I got bulldagger head.
You got a bulldagger?
Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. This me. Hold on. That's another.